Hey there viewers, welcome back to the channel. I have us a Jeep Patriot in the shop today. Needs an oil change, brake light, and something about the tire pressure system. Start with the boring bit first, so you watched to the end of the video. I always start with checking the oil. It's got the big 2.4 liter in it. About quart low. Okay, so I think this is an 09. I hope so, because I got a filter for an 09. Now, if you've lived a good, clean life, help the needy, ate your vegetables, wash behind your ears, all you need is a 17 millimeter. And to get the drain plug out. By the way, we are up on jack stands. Never go under a car. It is not on jack stands. All right. Well, that was probably the most interesting 2.5 minutes of television right there. And then your oil filter is right through this opening. Torque to factory spec. Click, click. Well, the oil filter's being a bit of a piss pot, so drop the stone guard. See if we can finagle our way up in there to get our filter wrench in there. But ordinarily, there's a cutout right here. You can just grab it and give it the old twist. Hey, a T-pin. Yeah, we ought to be able to get in there. Just don't quite have the angle right to get it without dropping the shield. It's like a medium-sized filter. Yeah, this should probably work. There we go, turn. Oh my gosh, how tight is that thing? They put that on with an impact. Oh man, what friggin' goofy lube did this? That's either somebody really went full gorilla on it, or it's double gasketed. Probably not. We're blowing the oil out. See if we can do this without taking a bath. It's actually my son's car. We bought it, and it needed some extensive suspension work. The kid we bought it from was meddling in stuff that he ought not meddle in, and tried to do some suspension work himself, and I think wound up chabacaling the whole thing. And anyway, the both lower ball joints were not fully seated in the spindle. Not exactly sure what he was trying to do. Replace front CV axles. They look newer than the rest of the underside, but neither the hub nuts were secured. I mean, they were like finger tight if it wasn't for the castle nut and the cotter pin. Yeah, could have been bad. Got us a filter. There's the part number. It is a Fram Ultra Synthetic, not a sponsor. But if you need one, that's one that will work. Now I like to take and just dip my finger in some oil and run it around the gasket. I think they probably tell you to do it, but that's how I was taught. Wipe that up so we get oil in our hair. We'll take a look up there and make sure that mating surface looks fine. Spin, spin, spin. It should spin on really easily. Hand tight, and we're good. All right, old service data says 4.5 quarts of 5 W20 full synthetic. This customer gets their motor oil from the Amazon. Make sure you get the little foil bit off. You don't want that going in your engine. Can't get it in the hole. There we go. Perfect. Job done. Well, there you have it. We got backup lights out on the one side. I like to replace them in pairs because the other one's usually not far behind. So let me get us a prime after this. I think it's a Phillips if I remember, but I don't remember anymore. All right, maybe these are pull tabs. Somebody's been in here and kind of lunched these. Yeah. Yeah, that one especially is really chabackled. You guys didn't see what I'm doing. Right, okay, so you just pry that out and it allows those ears to collapse and come through. So this one looks like it was taken out with a butter knife. Let's see if I can get under it still. got enough bite we can get behind it now. Pew! We'll go get that in a second. Here's the other half. Found it. Okay, so you got these guys here fitting here. That's a compression fitting or a pressure fitting. So don't be yanking on it this way. You gotta pop it this way. So we'll get us the new bulb. Not a sponsor, just whatever was on the shelf. Over at the Neighborhood Advance. If you've never done one of these before, it's really quite easy. Just line up the tabs and twist. Snap, snap. I like to pull these apart doing this part. I guess you maybe don't have to, but I like to have everything lined up first. I tell you, everywhere we go on this car, somebody's been meddling. Somebody's been meddling. Somebody's been meddling. Let's see, can we pull that completely out? That wasn't even in. Where you drop the connector, drop the fastener. We kick the camera. See if we can get under. I'm sure there's a specific Chrysler tool for this. I'm just using a door card tool. There we go. Let's see if we can make this one fly across the driveway. Take that apart. Behind it, pull it out. Hey. What can you guys see? Can you guys even see? Right? So, bulb connector, twist maybe a third of the way, straight out. Twist, third straight out. Most of your taillights are going to have gaskets. Keep the water out of the lens. Make sure those are good. And still there. Here's our bulb. That's bad. It looks like the filament is blown. No green boogers in the socket. New bulb. Now, you guys see the ears? See how the hole is oblong? Line up the ears. Usually one is sized bigger than the other because they want it in a specific way. Twist. Twist. All right, before we Both sides working now. Job done. All right, now. To reset your oil maintenance minder on this. Key on, engine off. Press the accelerator pedal slowly to the floor 3 times within 10 seconds. Key off, key out. Key on. It should not display maintenance. It says the door is open. Let's make it. Low tire. Low tire. Oh, and the door is open that you guys are sitting in. Job done. Well, there you go, how to do an oil change on your 2009 Jeep Patriot 2.4 liter and replace the backup lights. If you need to do that, that's probably a pretty boring video. Got to be done. So he's got one tire that's at 22 pounds. I'm gonna fill it up with air. If the TPMS issue remains, you know, I'll bring you guys along on that diagnosis and see what we find. So until next time, thanks for watching.